Okay, Knockchain. Keep an eye on it. Knockchain.org. You can't buy it anywhere, but you'll be able to buy it from me. Okay. Fuck all these Curtis Yarva niggas. All right, signing off. Peace.
Yeah. Most definitely keep an eye out for that, guys. That's gonna be some good shit.
They don't like it in the chat. John, play some tunes, bro.
Play some tunes. Fuck, you know what? I want to say this though. Fuck all the Peter Thiel, Curtis Jarvin funded cryptocurrencies. That is a scam and harvesting your personal information. That's what they do. Over 90% of the cryptocurrencies that Peter Thiel and Curtis Jarvin create or back are usually scamming you for your money or trying to say, oh, you give us just personal information, you get free crypto. They want just email address, they want just personal info, they want all your private information. Fuck all those motherfuckers. Cryptocurrency is supposed to be private, yeah? How's it private when these Jewish motherfuckers staying on top stealing all your information? Think about that.
That's right, nigga.
That's why I support Plaskis over here, because he's not over here trying to Jew you, trying to steal his private information and do whatever he wants with it, you know. I like to stay private. Just
Yo,
like my
what's
phone
up,
bill.
Skippy? Skippy in here? Or did he leave already?
No, I see Skippy. What has Skippy been up to?
Get up on the stage, bro. And also, if you need a lawyer, hit me up. I got you.
What type of lawyer you talking about?
He's got some beef. I heard on the timeline. I heard he got some beef.
Who does, Skippy?
Yeah.
With who?
I don't know, bro. I'm not Skippy. I don't know. He's got some problems being caused on the internet, much like myself.
Why do you want to help Skippy? He's low key, kind of like a snake, walking behind the scenes on all kinds of angles.
He's kind of a fag, bro. But I'll help him out. I don't care. It's cool. It's cool. You know. I like to help people out.
But Skippy is actively working with people to try to fuck with some of our friends on the down low.
True.
Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, John? Yo, I'm gonna host Van in my Discord. We're gonna talk to him and have him answer.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's
he wanted to
boy.
do it. It's his
I
idea.
forgot what you sound like.
What?
So I forgot what you sound like. You sound so weird sometimes.
Yeah, you said I sound so gay.
Well, dude, that's you. But that's okay though. I accept
You sound so cool. You sound so awesome.
Cool. Oh yeah, no, I know. Yeah, no, I don't have any beef with anyone. That person in that no, that was like some fag that we trolled. They were crying about it.
Oh, word. Okay.
Hey, look at that. Yeah. Mac's in the comments right now.
Mac won't join them? Oh.
Yo, Sam. What's up, Sam? Yo, Sam, what's up, bro?
Sam, who stole my money? Sam, who stole 6 Solano for me? Sam, who walked toward my fan base and stole money from them? Damn. Sam's a fucking faggot. Get the fuck out of here, Sam.
Sam, what's up, bro? Come on. Speak up, brother.
No, I'm not gonna let him speak unless he returns my money. That's the one thing I told him last time. If he wants to come on my space, he has to return my money that he stole. Yeah, no, he's a faggot.
Hey, Mac, you're supposed to join the space.
I don't think Mac wants to join.
Why? He's making bingo cards like a fucking loser. Get in here, bro.
I think he should join. I think he should join.
Mac, join, and we will have a civilized debate with you. Unless if Mac is too scared. Hey, Colton, tell his buddy Mac to join. Bismarck, how have you been, bro?
Yo, yo, yo.
Ooh.
I'm good, brother. I just set up Alex B's store last night, and
Good, good.
immediately after I set it up, I got a bunch of DMs like, oh, not even from the people who made some of the artwork, just other people who think that they know something. They're like, oh, you can't use that. You can't use this. You can't use that. I messaged them back. I'm like, yo, all of those images we used have been, like, we talked to the people before using them. So that, like, it was just fucking ridiculous. I woke up to, like, 10 people like, oh, you're going to get sued for unlawful, like, using people's images. It's like, bro, they're images of Alex that someone else drew without his permission, and I contacted the people. But yeah, that's just what I've been going through. Yo, what happened? Are you all right? Like with the injury and shit like that? I saw that online, and I was like, getting ready to fly out to Bend, dude. Beat the shit out of some motherfuckers.
No, no, they got fucked up. I broke
Good.
one of their arms, so I don't really give a fuck.
Good. I'm sorry that fucking happened,
Yeah.
bro. Just like, I'm just glad
Dude,
you're
it was
alright.
it was kind of a dope week though, because I was up in the mountains, just like camping for my birthday.
Yeah.
And dude, on my birthday, these people went, like I was talking to one of my boys, it's like stalk out. I'm like, hey, let me show you something real quick. And then these 5 people, they just like heal my voice, like, you want a fish tank? And I'm like, motherfuckers, how the fuck are my fans finding me up in the mountains, middle of fucking nowhere? It was so
Yeah.
fucking funny. And one of the chicks, it was her birthday too, on my birthday. I was like, no way. So they ended up giving me birthday cake, and one of them ended up like a cousin of Komodo, the like it's a wolf thing made out of silk. It was pretty
Yeah.
fucking cool.
Hell yeah.
No, they were chill as fuck people. We all just chilled at the hot springs, one big happy group. Yeah, no, it was radical. The guys like sounds a lot of the major waves and major events on the West Coast. It was pretty badass. They were a really cool group of people.
That's awesome. You always meet cool people when you're doing like awesome stuff IRL. Like you meet so many awesome people that you would have never met otherwise. I always find that.
Dude, I feel like just being out in the mountains is where you meet the best people.
True.
Yo, I don't want to
I have a
interrupt, but I
good-
gotta go, guys. And
You're good.
Van interview is in 20 minutes on my YouTube. So if anybody wants to come in, ask him a few questions about anything related to Van the Man.
Fuck that.
20 minutes.
Appreciate it, Skip, for joining us.
Yep. I'll be very
Hell
objective,
yeah.
very neutral in the situation. So I'm just gonna let either party speak. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy my popcorn. But yeah. All right.
Hell
I'll see you
yeah.
guys later.
Peace out, homie.
Sounds good.
I'm just glad to hear you're
Dude,
all right.
I wonder,
And that sounds like a blast.
Oh yeah, dude, I had a really fun weekend.
Awesome.
Well, not weekend. It was during the week
Yeah.
for my birthday, but it was awesome.
Some people were like, "Oh, John's gonna look fucked up forever." It's like, do they not realize that scars always look badass? Like 99% of the time,
Well,
scars all.
So the picture I posted was just from the blood. Dog, it was a tiniest cut right below my eye. That was really all it is. And I have a black eye, but dude, it's basically already healed. There's no scar. You know, it's like if you scrape your arm, what happens? The scar goes away within a week or two. That's basically what happened.
Believe it or
But
not,
yeah, no, I had a good time.
I had a pit bull. Almost. It did bite me in the face. I had like stuffed my hands in its mouth to stop it from fully clenching down. That scar healed in like 2 years. I don't even have like a seeable scar anymore. It was like one of my buddies' like old
Nice.
blind pit bulls like attacked the fuck out of me. Good thing I fucking blocked it, or else that shit would have fucking. I probably would have a scar.
Yeah, fuck yeah. No, that's a good thing. How you doing, Augustine?
Hey, Big John, what's up? As you can tell by
Oh,
profile
yeah.
picture, it's like a little Samoyed because I'm a big doggy proponent. Yeah, what's this space about? What's going on here? What's the topic of this
Hold up,
whole
I
get together?
cannot hear a single thing you just said. Could you repeat it a little bit slow? Just
I
mic.
have, oh, it's okay. Yeah, I have headphones on. I'm next to like a big waterfall. That makes sense. I'll say that again. Hey, what's up, Big John? As you can tell by my profile picture, it's like a little like cute Samoyed because I'm a big doggy proponent. But yeah, what's like the whole hubbub around the space? What's going on right now? We're
I
kind of like
I
waiting on
totally could not
you.
understand you, but about the last part, but we're just chilling, bro. Nothing crazy.
And that's it.
We're just waiting for Mac to join in here. We're waiting for Mac to join to talk to him for a little bit.
Is there
And
going
that's
to be
really
like
it.
a big debate between you guys or whatever?
It's gonna be all right, yo. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, do you know if Mac's going to fat?
I got no clue about Mac. Hopefully he does join. You know, we're just really waiting on him. So Fishmilk, how's everything going for Alex B? Is he still on
Pretty good.
his? Is he still planning on doing the one thing that you talked about last time we talked?
Yes, I think after whatever this is called, Magic Stars is over, we're definitely gonna get in contact about that. I think right
What
now
is
he's on
Magic
his
Star?
redemption. It's like Stream Stars, but the only people who can stream on it are invited by Fish Tank. So you have to have been like a former fish, I think, or a freeloader.
What is Stream Star?
Stream Stars was like anyone could do it. You just set up a camera in the corner of your room, and as long as you weren't a complete degenerate, and even if you were a complete degenerate, they sometimes let you stream on the site. But yeah, he's doing his redemption arc. He broke up with Jacqueline, and she stole a bunch of his shit. So right now he lawyered up. He has like we're in the process of filing like a no contact that if she wants to come get the rest of the shit she didn't steal, she has to let him know first. She has keys to the house, which is a bad thing, because she's just gonna
What did he
fucking go
steal?
there. She stole a lot of their stuff that wasn't just hers, like stuff that he bought for the house.
Yeah.
A lot of clothes, a lot of appliances, all the like toiletries, all the stuff that makes a home a home. She basically stripped the home, and who knows where she is, but she's not in his house anymore, and he basically is just trying as hard as he can to get the locks changed. And me and his other manager have been begging him to change the locks, but he thinks it's a bad idea. I don't know. I think he's just having trouble separating completely, but hopefully he does soon. He has to realize it's for his best interest.
Yeah. Why does he think
Yeah,
he could get in trouble if he changed locks? Like, why does he think it's a bad idea if he changed his locks?
He was saying stuff like, "Oh, I don't want her to like call the police and say the door's locked." I'm like, "Dude, you have to keep the door locked anyway." I think he just doesn't know the
Well-
legal
So who owns the house legally?
him. His name's on it.
So
Everything. Her
And he
name
left.
isn't even on
He
it.
left on his own
Yeah.
free will. And she left on his
Yeah.
own free will, correct? How long has she
Correct,
been
yeah.
gone for?
Right now, it's been 3 days.
Yeah, change the locks. He should be in the clear.
Yeah. No, I said the same thing.
She left.
So we're probably gonna have him. Yep.
Yeah.
She's been stopping him from doing any collabs with like any girls, and the breaking point was she banned one of his female mods. He's one of Alex Stein's mods, Morgan. She banned her
Oh yeah.
from the Fish Tank site. She somehow got into someone's ear. I think Alex had like power to ban people for a while, so she like did it on his computer behind his back. Like, dude, they gave him Fish Tank has been giving Alex more role. Like, they've been trusting him more. They're like, Alex, if a
Oh,
walker's
Fish Tank website? On the Fish
Yeah,
Tank
yeah.
website itself?
he's allowed
Shit,
to just
okay.
do slash ban in someone's name only if they're being an asshole to him, so he can ban people. And she went and banned his mod on his computer without him even knowing. So he got really
That's fucking
unbanned
wild.
her. Yeah, bro. And this girl's done nothing. This girl got Alex both of his appearances on Alex Stein. She reached out. She's a mod at Alex Stein. It's a paid gig, so both times she got him paid. It's like, why would Jacqueline ever have a
How much did
problem
he
with
get
someone?
paid for?
I think he
How
got,
much did he get paid?
I think he got $500 an appearance plus the room, which is like probably more because he brought. Of course, Jacqueline's like, I'm coming too, because she doesn't trust him anywhere. So Alex had to buy, Alex B a fucking room with a 2-bedroom probably, and you know how that is. Where in Dallas, dude, it's probably $400, $500. He probably put them up at a really nice
Yeah,
place.
why wouldn't they just get a hotel room?
Are we gonna talk about Alex B all night?
Word, I'm sorry. I'll
Yeah,
stop talking
for
about
real.
Alex
Let's
B.
You're
change the
good. You're
subject.
good.
I'm curious. Okay, yeah, so I'm curious because I'm just waiting for Mac to join. And
Okay.
I am.
So
Yeah,
I don't know
get
if
your buddy
you
Mac
do
to
in
join.
fact.
Hold up. Get your buddy
No,
Mac to
he's
join.
doing a thing
Yeah,
with Skippy. He's doing a thing with Skippy.
Who
He
gives
was
a
here
shit?
last time.
This
You guys
is
still
our
had me
show.
blocked.
Get him on here.
Don't talk to me like that, you fucking gooner. The fuck.
The fuck?
Hey, chill out. Hey, if you want to be in here, if you want to speak, you gotta be respectful.
I'm not
You
respecting
can't be
someone who
over
talks to me.
talking on people. Sorry. You gotta chill out. Okay. So if you want to be a part of this space, everyone has to be respectful with each other. Everyone has to wait their turns to talk. No one's allowed to cuss at each other. This is a respectful space. It's a mature space. If you have a question, you can raise your hand. Everyone can have the turn and ask questions. This is not going to be a degenerate space. You're not going to be name calling. You're not going to be doing none of that stuff. It's plain and simple. Like, if you could be a grown up and a respectful person, you can chill in here all day long. But if you can't be mature enough to have a normal conversation, a civilized conversation, you can't be in here. Sorry. Plain and simple. So Fish Milk, back to with what you were saying.
Yeah. So basically, to cut the whole Alex B thing short, he's trying to redeem himself in the eyes of the community. He's divorced Jacqueline, or he's in the process of divorcing Jacqueline for real this time. And when this fucking thing is done, look forward to some John and Alex B content. I can't say much more than that,
Okay.
but you know.
Just
Let's
so you
run it.
know, the time for respect has long passed.
Sorry. Did you raise his hand? Did you raise his hand?
Yo, let Mara say her piece. I'm curious.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. But you have to be respectful. If she's going to start cussing, it's going to get muted, though.
Gonna get mooted. Anyway, Hades isn't gonna talk to me like that if you want respect. Are you kidding? Are you stupid?
Hey, see, that's what
I'm
we're talking
asking you,
about.
are you dumb?
Listen, Linda. If you want respect, you have to give
One,
respect.
my name is
It's a two-way
Mala.
street.
Two,
What? Sorry, Linda. If you want respect, you gotta give respect. Sean is playing by the rules. Sean is going to speak. Sean, go ahead.
you didn't play by the rules for 2.5.
Sorry. You gotta chill out, Linda. It's not your turn to speak. Sean, go ahead.
I already bitched you once, I'll bitch you again, bro.
Sorry, what? I can't hear you. Sean, go ahead, speak.
I really want Mac to come up here because last time he was up here, it was an interesting conversation.
Yeah, we need that. And I'm interested in the insults Mara is trying to throw. Honestly,
I'd be happy to explain them for you. And for a second time now, Mac is actually doing something. He was already here once. There's no point. You ended up blocking him, and I'm blocking both of us and tagging us. Like, it's moot. The point is moot. You mince his words. You fabricate and or embellish on like one thing that you disagree about, or say he's wrong.
Yeah, so Mac
So there's no point.
Mac recommended proof of things he did. And we have some proof of things he's did. That we're ready.
Cool. So you're
to
gonna
be
accuse him
forced
of
to.
sexually assaulting me? Are you stupid?
Sorry, hold up.
Sorry,
gonna let me
nothing,
speak? So
brother.
we
Don't
have-
accuse people of weird shit like that. He never touched me.
You mean Linda? Do you mean like the time when you were doing the confessional and you were talking about how he creeps the fuck out of you?
I was teasing
You
him
even-
the entire time because he actually knows how to engage an audience and was bringing up stuff from Kiwi Farm
Okay,
and
hold on.
4chan.
No. Every single person you talked about, you were being 100% serious. Listen, you don't have to backtrack now because
Tell
he's
me what
white
day that
knighting
was in
for
the
you.
confessional.
He's being
Please
a
tell
great
me.
little
Tell me what day. I
for
don't.
you. Hey, hold up. Let me speak, yeah? You don't have to change his opinion about him anymore. Like, I understand people grow. Sometimes people grow to love each other. Clearly, you grew to love him over time with his persistence, which is a good thing. I'm glad you don't see him as a creep anymore. But you did see him as a creep, especially when you were expressing that to me nonstop.
I was not.
And you also, yes, you did. It was for about 10 minutes straight you talked about him, essentially. Let alone everyone else you talked about on the show, how you hated
When
them.
did I
or
do that?
how
When
you
did I do
don't-
that? We can go find the VODs of it. Like you are talking out of your
Yeah,
ass right
so
now. We can
it was
literally
the
find the
confessional in the
VODs, John.
bathroom.
We can find
Yeah,
the
it was the
conversation. You know what I did talk
Yeah.
about for over 10
Yeah,
minutes
can you
straight
hear me?
though?
Can you hear
Blue.
me?
I
Can
did
you
talk
hear me?
about Blue to
Can you hear
you.
me?
That's who
Can
I
you hear
talked
me?
about 10 minutes straight.
Linda, listen. It was in the bathroom when you did the confessional where you talk shit about Blue.
You are
You
literally
talk shit about
misremembering right now. I not once
Hold up. Are you gonna let me finish? It was when you were talking shit about Mary Jane, how you think she has good intentions and you think she could redeem herself again, but you don't want to associate herself with you. You talk shit about Blue, how he's a shitty ass person, and then you talked about how Mac is a too pussy and too creepy and single, and you out a whole bunch.
I
I
say
can tell you
give her
exactly what
30
that
seconds.
conversation
Give her
was,
30
and none of it
seconds,
was
John.
that. None of it was that. It was
Give her
that Mary
30
Jane was
seconds.
on Xanax.
It was the first and only confessional we did in the bathroom.
I'm
It
fully
was the
aware
first
of which
one
one
we
you're
did.
talking about, John. If you're gonna let me answer, then you also have to stop talking. I can tell you right now what that conversation was about because one, I have the entire clip of it, and two,
Linda, once I'm done talking, okay? Plain
you
and
never
simple.
stop talking, bro.
You gotta let me finish. You gotta let me finish what I'm gonna say if you want to talk too. You know, are you gonna be patient? You can go ahead now, though.
She's not patient. You got to give her 30 seconds immediately, or it's never going to end.
That's true. Here, I will eat my watermelon and let her speak. This watermelon is so good.
Look at that. You unmuted me after saying I can finally talk. So again, I know exactly which conversation you're referring to. I spoke about Mary Jane being on Xanax and I was going to flush them down the toilet, how Arachelle and Blue were fucking upstairs, and that's why she was never asleep on cam toward the end of my time there. I talked about how I didn't want Mary Jane to have this follow her afterward, and I could see a redemption arc for her. That entire conversation, again, it is an entire clip. I can go find exactly the one you're talking about. I didn't mention Mac during it. We maybe had one conversation. Actually, we did not have a direct conversation. I said on cam, mainly in the cell and in other sly moments, how he always was bringing up comments from audience members on 4chan and on Kiwi Farms. Never did you and I have a conversation about that. I told you also in that confessional how Blue had walked in on me twice in the bathroom when we got there. You were completely misremembering because you were fucked up all the time. You need to get it straight. Like, what are you talking about? And again, too, I think it's hilarious how all the men here who were on production, either with whether they left early or they were there for a majority of the time, are going to sit here and act like their shit don't stink. You were fully aware of his behavior too, and you're going to sit here and pretend it didn't happen. Also, Ben, you're a fucking munch. Like, what? Don't it's not funny, bro. You're weird. A lot of you are weird. One of you is a henchman. The other one's a fucking idiot. We got John over here acting like big money baller.
Linda, don't forget you have to have a PG-13 language in this space, okay? You gotta be mature. You gotta be respectful. I'm gonna mute you. You can keep speaking, but you gotta mind your P's and Q's, okay? We got kids listening to this space right now.
You weren't very PG on that show, or PG knocking up other women's shit, right?
Oh, Linda, what did I just tell you?
Bro, you're a fucking clown. You weren't very PG cheating on your fiance.
PG, Linda. Okay. So, first off, I'm done eating my watermelon now. You know, I got my watermelon for the day in. So let me answer some of your questions. If you knew anything about me, obviously, that would be kind of crazy if you knew everything I did 24/7, which is impossible because you can't do that. But I was not fucked up 24/7 like you are quote unquote claiming. But that's okay. You make false statements all the time, and I forgive you for that. But yeah, most of the stuff you did just said about what you talked about in the confessional is mostly true. I will agree with you. But you did leave a couple of things out, but that's okay though, Linda. I forgive you for that once again. Now if you want to keep speaking, next time someone does cuss, it could be you, it could be really anyone, they will be removed because this is a PG-13 space. So mind your P's and Q's, behave appropriately. Keep in mind, this space is open to the public. Even kids can watch it, you know. So we want to make sure if there's any kids out there listening to this, that they don't have to be subject to any immaturity and I would say low class behaviors. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's just try PG-13. No cussing. Let's not expose any foul languages to kids. This isn't Kick. On Kick, it says, "Are you 18 plus?" That doesn't have this option on X. So we gotta be PG-13. Okay.
X does have that option,
Sean.
by the way. And again, you are not worried
Oh,
about
not
being
on the
PG
space,
in
thank
any
you.
other
Linda,
space ever.
Linda,
You are.
Linda. You gotta raise his hands. If you
Yo,
want to speak,
ADL.
raise your
Yo, ADL is for the children.
Okay. So Sean never got to answer. Sean never got to speak his question because Linda speaked over him. I'm gonna let Sean speak real quick. If Linda wants to have a tone in a little bit, she can raise her hand. Sean, go ahead.
Sean, you're good to go
Can you
now.
hear us, Sean? So, Sean, you were talking about Mac and how you would love to see him in here. Was that correct? Did I hear that correctly a little bit ago?
I said that, yeah.
Yeah.
Not
So,
Sean.
could you tell us more about your opinion and how you want him in here?
I think Sean might be AFK, but I definitely want Mac to pop up in here. Last time, I mean, I know he's doing something with Skippy right now, but last time it was a really good conversation. Everyone learned, like, not that we like need to know all the ins and outs, but everyone got at least both sides of the argument. And for the most, he was a little bit, what's it called? He wasn't giving a fair argument a lot
A
of the
little
times.
gay.
Yeah, he was being a little bit hyper.
I'm sorry, that's not
Hyperbolic.
PG, brother.
Gay means happy.
It's not PG. He means in a homo way.
Hold on. Gay means happy. The original definition of gay is happy.
Yeah, you
So
would
that
know.
is
You would know
PG.
there's no definition.
The original
I wanna know-
definition.
Has Blue accepted responsibility for any of this stuff yet, or is he just AWOL hiding?
He's actually tuned in, and he's never going to accept responsibility. Nor will John. Nor will anybody else who's complacent on anything that happened that wasn't supposed to.
Legends.
Hold up. So, Linda, that's a good question. So, what did I do that was so bad, actually?
Bro, you tried to leave me on the side of a mountain in 28-degree weather. Don't say it was 50 degrees. We looked at the literal weather report for the day.
28 degrees?
Bro,
Oh my
you had
God,
an
no way.
18-year-old and a 19-year-old in there fucked up on Xanax all the time. You gave a 19-year-old booze.
Oh my goodness. That
You
is
let a
bullshit. Did
sexual
you-
predator stay in the house when you knew. Like, are you kidding me? I could go on. Do you want me to go on?
Oh my God, Linda, you're such full of shit. First off, it was not 20 degrees. It was 50 degrees. Second off, you were there for an hour. Oh my God, you're going to die in 50 degrees weather. And I brought up a whole bunch of food. I brought up firewood. We had a good old time. You missed out on that. Don't try to play a victim when we all had s'mores and campfire, McDonald's and everything else, okay? That's below you to try to play a victim in that aspect. You're so much better than that. It is sad to see you try to play a victim at a camping scene. It's, I don't understand how someone even could play a victim when there's a campfire, 50 degrees, a lot of food. Yeah, you almost died. I'm so sorry you almost freeze to death in those 2 hours while you were up there. I apologize. I take full responsibility that you almost died on that hillside when it's 50 degrees, 5 minutes outside of town in walking distance. I almost killed you that day. That was wrong of me for leaving you up there for 2 hours and 50 degrees with me bringing firewood and food up there. I was a terrible human being. I take full responsibility for giving s'mores and a campfire and food up there when it's 50 degrees on that mountain. I should have never even done any of that. I should have left you inside in the house where you're more comfortable from the, just like you would be in the city. I didn't think about you coming from the city, never been in the woods before, and how scary it may be for you for the first time. I should have been a lot more courteous, a lot more. I should have thought about a lot more how you could have been so scared of 50-degree weather and the wind and the sun. Yeah, that was terrible of me. I take full credit. I should have talked to you. I should have explained it all to you. I should have let you know about every single detail about it. So I take full responsibility how you almost died in 2 hours of 50-degree weather on a hillside 5 minutes away from town with cell service and me bringing up firewood and food. I apologize. I apologize for me doing that. Now, what's the other thing you said I did? Oh, the hillside almost died on. Mac being a sex pest. I do apologize for keeping the sex pest on the show the whole time. I didn't realize how sneaky he was being. I apologize for keeping Mac, the sex pest, on the show. I hope you forgive me for that. I think you might be fine though now because you're obviously friends with him now after he creeped you out and all those things. So I do apologize for that. Now, I don't recall me ever giving anyone drinks that was underage. Okay? So, you know, I really don't know what you're talking about that. You know, obviously we did find out eventually she lied to us and she did give me a fake ID. There's nothing I could have really done for it. If you listen to the last space, Van talked about that. You can go ahead and listen to the last space and listen to what Van said about that if you're curious and you want to learn more about it. But, you know, yeah, so those are, I think, those 3 questions you had. Now, Blue, oh, hold up. Blue wants to speak real quick. I'm going to let him up just for a quick second so he can say what he wants to say. But yeah, no, I do hope you forgive me for allowing the sex pest Mac on the stream for that long. I had no clue what he was doing, how creepy he was to you. Blue, go ahead and say what you want to say real quick.
Like father, like son, what's good, Blue?
What is up? The villain is here.
Nigga, you're not a villain.
How are you guys?
Shut the fuck
How are
up.
you guys all doing? Mara, all you do is talk about me on Twitter. I don't want to hear from
I
you.
talk about the lot of
Legend.
you guys are losers, bro.
I'm chilling in
Like, I think she
Florida
might-
right
I
now.
literally own you people. I fucking
don't know
own
what
you. Like
I don't know
what?
what you guys are doing, but I'm chilling in a hot tub in Florida, living my best life.
Congr-
And John,
tell
John,
Zerka,
I don't know if you've noticed
that
this.
you know you tried to pimp him out for his shithole show.
Get that
By the way.
Hold on,
money, bro.
Mara.
Get that
Hold
Your
on, Mara.
mentor.
We'll get to my pimping shit in a minute.
You steal any more
John.
panties while you're out there?
Yeah.
Steal any more panties?
John,
Yes,
check
please.
this out. So, fuck's sakes. People are calling me. I hate when people call me on Space. It's so annoying. This fucking UI sucks. Elon sucks. Have you guys noticed that every bitch that was on ADL lost
I should have hit
weight
you with
since
that
the
lamp,
show?
motherfucker. I should have hit you with it.
Hey,
They all
hey,
lost weight. Like, I'm really happy for them.
You gotta be respectful, Linda.
Fuck you.
Hold
Fuck you in the click you.
up, real quick, everyone. We just breaking news. A video just got dropped. Oh my god. Holy shit. Look at this video that just got dropped on my feed, guys. Look at this video of this sex pest in here. And there's this tiny little girl in this video. And she looks like she's afraid for her life. It looks, oh shit, she looks fucking terrified, petrified in this video. Oh fuck, what do you guys think this sex pest was trying to do? What do you think was going through this sex pet's mind in this clip? You guys watch this clip right now. This, oh God, this is fucking
Bro, I'm literally
gross.
chilling in
This-
that. I'm
oh
literally
my
chilling in
God.
that.
Oh
Yeah, so
my
how's
God,
paying
this
off everybody's
is,
medical debt
oh
going, by
my
the
God.
This
way?
can't be real, bro. What the
How's
fuck?
call?
Linda is the absolute victim in this video. Mara, guys, she looks so scared in this video. I feel terrified for her. If I was her in this position, I would be shitting my pants. I feel so terrible and so awful that we allowed Mac, the sex pest, to be on the show for that long before I removed him from that show. I should have removed him from day one. If I would have known he would have been creeping, sex pesting around with such a huge bono, creeping around little girls, tiny females from behind, staring them down while they're moving, just creeping on them like that. Oh my God, that's some of the biggest incel things I've ever seen. I feel awful. I feel terrible. I apologize to everyone in here and listening to this. I apologize for allowing this sex pest to be on the show for that long, guys. That is my fault. I hope you guys can forgive me for me allowing this sex pest to be on there. It was disgusting. And it's 100% my fault for allowing him to be on there. Wow. Oh my, I just can't believe what I'm seeing right now. This is absolutely disgusting. The way he is looking at her. Look at the feel in Mara's eyes when she turns around and looks at him. That's such a big boner he has. Oh God, oh fuck. This sex pest is fucking terrifying. It's disgusting. Oh my goodness. You know what? Hold up. I'm going to let Blue talk real quick. I totally cut him off, but we're going to have to go straight back to this video right after Blue says his piece.
Why are you so
No,
worried?
I just have to say, I'm sorry that Mara had to go through that. That's obviously harassment.
You were so excited to talk about his boner, bro. What?
Harassment.
You were so excited to talk about another man's cock. It's so weird.
The way he treated her. And
Yo,
then
do
it
you ever
makes
do
sense
spaces
now.
at home? You're always in your dad's Subaru. I'm trying to understand.
Makes so much sense now why he came to me that one night at 4 a.m. begging me, if she says anything, to not believe her for him being creepy to her, him sexually harassing her. He would follow her around the house with just a fucking boner 24/7. That disgusting,
This is
absolute.
we need to let bro talk. I'm not gonna lie. This is gay as hell.
Yeah. Okay, Blue, go ahead, talk.
Everybody needs to know the truth, which is that every person in here lied about me. Even John. Everybody in here lied about me because at the end of the day, I was the fall guy for the real pest, which is Mac. The real pervert and obsessed lunatic, Mac Grath, who, from what I hear, fantasizes about killing me and all of these things. He
Based.
spreads lies about me. And I don't know if you guys noticed, John notices this too. I mean, everybody talks about John, but all of the women on ADL, all they can talk about is Blues this, Blues that. It's been 6 fucking months,
Yo, if
and you
it
people
smells
have
like shit,
nothing.
looks like shit, tastes like shit,
You people
it's
have
probably shit, bro.
nothing
It's probably
to
shit.
going for you. You're so angry that I didn't want to fuck you on ADL
You
or
could
whatever.
never touch me with a
And then you
10-foot.
all lose weight and
You
call
could
me at
never.
2 a.m.
You could never.
crying,
In your
crying
fucking
your
dreams.
eyes out,
In your
begging
fucking.
me to fucking give you an ounce of
In
attention.
your actual.
I
Dude,
have
in
it
your
on
actual
fucking
dreams.
recording. I have it on fucking recording, so it's not a big deal.
What?
But
What
you
do you
know,
have on recording, bud? What do you have on recording? I'd love to.
I can
Yo, let me
see
just
why you're single,
slide
Mara,
that
because
shit
you
my
won't
way.
shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch. Listen to this for 5 seconds, okay? Everybody knows that there is no fucking
You fucking
ADL
monkey.
without Blue. There
You're a
is
fucking
nothing
monkey, dude.
that you people could live
Dance,
your
monkey,
life
dance.
for 6 months living
Dance,
vicariously
monkeys,
through my
dance.
creation if it wasn't for me. You
Dance,
are
dance,
welcome,
dance.
and I spit on you. Puh. And you can fucking lick that shit up, you queers.
Huh, nigga, I'm Mexican.
Yeah, you are Mexican. You little fucking Mexican.
Linda,
You little
80%
fucking
Aryan,
peanut.
nigga.
We're sending you back. We're sending you back,
Wow, Hitler,
bitch.
nigga.
We're sending you back.
We're gonna send you back. Oh, we're sending you back to the penitentiary your
Life has
dad's
been
in.
so
The fuck?
blessed for me. I could not have asked for a better life after
So
this
blessed with my
fucking
seventh
bullshit.
soul, bro. It's crazy, dude.
And Mara is homeless, talking crazy like
Yeah,
this.
bro, I'm
I can't
homeless. I
even
live in a
believe it. You know,
cardboard
I
box.
wish I had that level of fucking.
I'm in spaces from a cardboard box right now, everybody.
Basically, right? Like John
Yeah,
knows this is true. No one wants to say these things because it's too dark.
I'm just as homeless
It's-
as John.
Think
since he's in
about
his
how
dad's
dark.
Subaru.
Let's talk about Mac for a second. Let's move away from Mara because she's just washed up, right? And she's
yeah, bro,
old
I'm
as fuck.
so washed up. That's why you got to talk
But
about
check
Mac
this
and his
out.
cock,
Mac
dude. You
Spit.
guys are so
It's a
fucking weird.
Do you guys want to know? Can you shut up? Can you shut this bitch up for 10 seconds so I can say something? I
Monkey.
100%.
Hey, hold up. So real quick, I'm just gonna mute everyone because Mala can't be respectful at all. Plaskus, I'm going to move you from co-host real quick to allow Blue to be co-host, so Blue can say everything he needs to say while she's chills out from what she is doing, because she's just going too hard right now. Blue, I'm inviting you to co-host because Linda wanna shut for 1 second and she wanna abide by the rules of a PG-13. You know.
Let's go. Let's go. No, but let's like even Mara, who's best friends with Mac and basically collabed on this documentary with Mac. You know, it's very sad. Like, think about this guy's life. You know, he clocks in cleaning up diapers of retards like all day, and then off of his work hours for the past 6 months, he's staring at my videos, like looking at every action that I made on a fucking live stream show, dissecting it, rewatching it over and over again. This guy did this for, let's say, okay, I thought the documentary, John, and I want to hear your take on this. I thought it was a 3-hour documentary, and I was like, holy shit, that's insane. 2 days ago, I was talking to some people, and I was like, look at this video. They made this huge hit piece on me. Like, you know, we were all sharing our like hit pieces. And I was like, look, it's a 3-hour long hit piece. They're like, bro, there's 2 more parts. It's 10 fucking hours, bro. 10 hours of fucking hating me, hating John. How do you have that much hate in your heart? I almost respect it, but it's terrifying. This guy would fucking shoot up a school if he could.
It was originally 21 hours, and he had to cut it down to 10 hours, okay? There's no odds to it at all. First off, like, let's be about how many people are even going to watch a 10-hour long documentary? And so if you listen to the last space, he actually admitted to making it 100% biased and filled with lies. And all those lies he brought up to my attention to try to claim things I've done or you've done, we ended up disproving every single lie he said. And multiple of those lies, he was like, well, I say this statement is true because I feel like it's true. Half of his statements and quote-unquote facts he has to say is based off of a feeling that it is true. This guy is just full of shit. And then he ended up white knighting for Marwa 24/7.
We need to pray for this guy, John. We need to pray for this guy. I think we all need to get together and pray for him because seriously, this guy is basically fully possessed by hatred. I can't even imagine. Like, can you genuinely think of a worse life than thinking about Blue Jackson all day long? Like, there is nothing worse than that. What the fuck are we on?
6 months long. Me, you, Hades, and Ben, and Plaskus. He dreamed about us 24/7 for 6 whole months long. He couldn't get enough of us in real life. He had to dream about us and obsess about us, talk about us, think about us. Try to get every single clip.
Yes. I was told he has literal nightmares. I was told by an insider he has literal nightmares about me. Not even joking. He literally has nightmares about me, and he said that he will not join a space if I'm in it because he can't control himself or something. He's just gonna fucking like burst a vein in his forehead or something's gonna happen. So, You know, and this is
It's
almost
funny,
how
she-
Mara is, but you know, she's at least
Time, bro.
losing weight. So congratulations to her.
Yeah.
You know, I just want to say
Yeah,
you're
no,
welcome to all the women who hate me. I'm making your life better, and you know,
Let's
so did
actually do a
John. So
quick
you guys need to
prayer.
thank John
Let's do a
too.
quick prayer right now. Let's do a quick prayer right now from Gavin, Mac, Mr. Poopy Pants Butthole, whatever his name is. Let's do a quick prayer for him and hope he's able to let go of all these demons and hatreds he has in his life. God, please help Mac, Gavin, Mr. Poopy Pants Butthole. Let go of this anger and hatred he has in his body. Let go of his immaturity. Help him become a better person and help him to let go on forcing people to poop and pee in closets, especially special needs people, because that is his cruel and wrong on so many levels. Help him find forgiveness after 6 months. Hopefully this is enough time for him to be able to move on in his life and find something meaningful, something positive in his life. Help him stop being a sex pest. It's not the right way to live life. We need him to be a grown-up. We need him to find a healthy relationship down the line. Help him start a family. God, help him just become a normal being, normal human being once again. Before he ever started watching Sam Hyde and Fish Tank, because that's when he got corrupted. God, please just have him let go of every single negative bit of his life and everything he can't hold in anymore. Help him let go of all the nightmares he has of Blue and me and everyone else. Hopefully one day he can become our friend again and learn to forgive and apologize for what he has done. In Jesus Christ's name, amen.
Amen. Amen. Father, Son, Holy Ghost. Yeah, I mean, it's just sad, bro. Like, you know, there's not anything worse than people lying about you, but it doesn't hurt. It's not worse for you. It's worse for them. Like, it literally, you know, I said this about the people who wish death. Like, I don't even know if I missed it, John, but there's people who like wish death on both of us. It's in your comments. I mean, I know it's in mine. And what's going to happen to these people, or what has already happened to these people, is much worse than what's happened to us. Even if it's like getting jumped by a bear or whatever the fuck happened to you, it's going to be really bad for them. They don't understand the magic that they're casting.
Yeah, dude, it was so funny. So the one person that ended up coming after me, they were like 6'5", 200 pounds. They were kind of lean. Dude, I ended up breaking the dude's arm. I didn't know that until after he went to the hospital, because I've left him stranded in the woods. I threw his fucking phone in the woods. I threw his fucking keys in the woods after I was done beating the shit out of him. And I emptied out his... Dude, left him stranded in the woods for a day and a half. Okay? His arm was fucking broken. Bruises up and down his body. Fucking awesome. One of my buddies was there to witness the whole fucking fight. It was fucking badass, dude. I literally knocked him out. This guy tapped out 7 times. And every time I let him go, he would sucker punch me. So on the 7th time, after that, I was like, dog, I'm just going to beat the shit out of you now. Literally beat the living shit out of him to the point when he was begging for me to stop. And then when I threw his keys and phones in the wood, he was begging for me to not leave him out there by himself. And I told him, if you don't want me to leave you out here by yourself, get on your hands and knees right now, beg for forgiveness and mercy right now. So he got on his hands and knees, starts begging for forgiveness and mercy. And they're like, no, you don't mean it. Do it better. Make it sound like you mean it. And he did it even better. It's like, nah, I don't like it. Call me master, too. And then after he was done begging for forgiveness and mercy and calling me master, like, nah, fuck you, faggot. I'm leaving you out here, you piece of shit. And then I drove off. Left him in the mountains in the Umpqua Hot Springs. It was fucking radical. Fucking loved it.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it's just the effect of these fucking spellcasters. They're magicians,
oh, yeah.
man. Yeah, I guess, you know, Mara's mad. She thinks I did a bunch of shit that I didn't do, which she admitted that she knew I didn't do at the end of the show when she said that we were all cool or whatever with Skippy. You know, Skippy was there. But, you know, it was bullshit. whatever. The whole bathroom thing, you know, I don't even know if I should even go into this again, but it's like there's like 15 people upstairs in the bedroom where they weren't supposed to be. There was 3 people in the bathroom. I had to take a shit. They were in my bathroom, which, you know, whatever. It's just weird, but that was not in anybody's control other than you guys who were not supposed to be there. So, and there was no lock on the door. And it's not like I was the only one either, because there was basically like 15 people up there at the same time. And it was happening all the time. People are literally walking in on me taking shits. Like Kevin did it multiple times, Mary Jane, like a bunch of people were just fucking walking in there. And it pissed me off too. But hey, I mean, what the fuck are you going to do? How is anybody going to do anything about that? It's just retarded. It's just a fucking nothing burger after a nothing burger, holding on to the little bit of fucking clout or whatever you have by attacking me. And it's just fucking, it's irrelevant. Nobody even fucking cares anymore. The only one who even did that and is still relevant is Skippy, because he actually knows how to fucking capitalize on shit. Like, let's be real.
Well, it's that.
I can't hear
A lot
you.
of these people. Are you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, yeah.
Hello? Okay, bet. So I was saying the thing about Skippy, he wasn't doing it because he truly hates anyone. He was doing it purely for views. And he would literally, the second the views stopped, he stopped it. Everyone else who kept doing it, you could tell the people that truly are so petrified and victims because they're just so sad. They got nothing else going on in their life because no one would keep this going for 6 months straight if they had a real life. Everyone that kept this going for 6 months straight, like, guys, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, anybody who's still 6 months later saying, "Oh, I'm gonna hit. Wish I hit you with a fucking lamp," or "I wish I did this." It's just like literally, if you can't move on, you're just gonna take an L. Like, that's just how life goes. If you cannot move on, you're not gonna get anywhere. Like, but the moment that you decide to let it go and just fucking move on and stop lying about people, you know, that's when you can return to grace. That's when you can say you committed calumny. You can kind of move on and keep living your life. And I suggest anybody, Mac, whoever, to do that.
No, I 100%
One, I
agree
own
with
you
you on that.
people. 2, you know that's bullshit, Blue. You know exactly what happened, and we had a 45 minute.
Would say that. Of course, the Jewish God would say that. I own you people. You're my Golax.
Yeah, bro.
What
I'm
did
so
she even
Jewish,
say?
bro.
Wait,
You
what did
saw
she say?
me,
I didn't
I'm
hear what
so
she said.
Jewish, bro. Nah, I'm gonna address Blue and how he's.
But don't be claiming you own people. That's fucked up.
What the fuck?
You know, that's funny.
Fucking
Most people don't know. You know, 99% of the slave owners in the United States, you know who they were? Jews. Just like Marwa. Just saying, 99% of the slave owners were all Jewish people in America. Who's the Jew in this space right now? And this is claiming she owns us? Sounds a bit Jewy.
Yeah, Mac is Jewish too.
He's stealing money. Jewy.
Mac is also Jewish.
He is.
Are you gonna let me address Blue now?
He's like the brokest Jew I've ever seen, though. I've never seen a poorer Jew than Mac.
Shalom,
in my life.
nigga.
It's actually crazy.
You gonna let me address him?
You're unmuted, bitch.
You're unmuted, nigga.
Are you gonna be respectful? Are you gonna be respectful?
So again, there's a 45-minute long clip of us having the same exact conversation in the cell, and you admitted to quite literally everything already. But I will repeat it for you, pretty much verbatim to what
That's
I said
not
then.
true.
That is very true. I watched it like a couple days ago. 'cause
What
it's,
did
like,
I
featured
say,
in the
bitch? What
documentary.
did I say? You're still
You
lying.
literally, first
Like,
off, don't call me a bitch. I own you. Like I just said, I own you, bro.
Why do you hate me so much? Why do you hate
Anyway.
me?
Because you're
Why
a
do you
fucking
fucking
creep,
hate
dude.
me?
We've been over this. The time in which you walked in on me in the bathroom was the first day we got there, before we even got the stream
Okay,
up.
answer this question. Was there not 2 other people in the fucking
I'm
bathroom
answering
with you?
Speak when spoken to, little bro. Bark for me.
Hold up, Jewish goal, Linda. He's not even a pro football. He's the
She just
tiniest
wants an
person
ounce
in
of
this
power in her powerless life. That's all she wants. So just, and this is what gives it to her. I mean, it's just sad. Like, find another way to have power. There's better ways that you can actually affect society. I mean, what good are you doing here by lying about me all day? Like, I don't understand it. I just don't.
Hey, could someone tell Van to join? I want to make Van a co-host here in a minute. If someone has access, text Van, tell Van to join. I want to hear Van speak.
Hey guys, what's up? I just want to respond to that. Van is currently busy, but he actually did say on Skippy's stream that he wants us to join. So yeah, just thought I should say that.
Love you, Pookie
Us
Bear.
to join what?
Van said that he wants everyone in the space to join the AMA on Skippy's channel. He said, honestly, I think everyone in the space should join. I'm not trying to mock him. He said, honestly, I think everyone in the space should join this. I want to talk to them.
Why though? What's the is it a different space or what the fuck?
It's a
so right now
anything?
So Van, Skippy. So Skippy's being the moderator, and I think it's Retardio Casino, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're making some gay false claims about him or something like that. There's some gay crypto drama again. That's all it comes down to. It's like how Mara claims people stole money. I mean, I personally believe she did it herself with another account. You know, it's just more crypto
The
drama
only people
bullshit.
who stole money from Mara is Retardio. Like how do you stay homeless after shilling a cryptocurrency on a fucking live stream for like 30 days and still go back homeless? Like those people are going to get raped for that. They own a casino and they can't pay their people. It's totally crazy.
Well, dog, Retardio didn't give us all the money that they agreed to in the contract either. So, you know,
I remember that.
Our end of the deal, they couldn't do their end of the deal though. So technically, they didn't even give us the full amount. So that part of the reason why we didn't have any money too, because they lied to us in the contracts. Sean, go ahead and speak real quick.
All right, yeah. So on the topic of Retardio, I just gotta say, first of all, retard is in the name. It's a very illegal operation anyway. But if you're gonna run it, you probably have your keeping. You should probably keep your promises if you're gonna run a fucking illegal casino business. Other than that, I was trying to make this point earlier to what have you guys been calling her? Larry? Something like that? Mara? Linda. Yeah, so Linda, I highly doubt you were sexually assaulted on set considering you were the least attractive female on set.
Yeah, no, he could have never gotten near me enough to touch me anyway. I wouldn't have let that happen. That's beside the point.
So then,
if he could have, he would have.
Don't forget oldest. Don't forget oldest.
The oldest, bro. I wasn't, but it's fine. It's fine. You could never have me, even if you wanted to, dude.
The accusation. No, hold on.
No, again, I wanted to answer them, but I got interrupted multiple times. So I mean, either you could let me answer them, or
trying to make this point earlier, and then now, you just had the same response. You said he wouldn't have gotten close enough to even make that happen. So then, why were you lying about it literally less than an hour?
What did I lie about? Could you tell me what I lied about? Exactly what did I say that was a lie?
Lou is not here. That you were sexually assaulted on set.
I said he was a predator. I did not say I was sexually assaulted. I mentioned John saying that about Mac.
She's just lying for attention, bro. I thought we made
I'm
this
not lying
clear.
for attention, bro. I don't need any clout or any attention from any.
Back on track. Back on track. The sex pest, Mac. I 100% fully take full responsibility for allowing the sex pest to be on the stream the whole time. Linda, I apologize for the sex pest creeping around you, following you around with a big ass fucking boner nonstop. I do take responsibility for that. And I do apologize. I didn't know it. I wasn't aware soon enough. After 2 days of finding out and I looked into it, I did remove him from the show though. So you're welcome. I did my best to get rid of the sex pest. Mac, aka Mr. Poopy Pants Butthole.
Let's go. I let up It's a New World. It's a New World. Do you have any questions for us? Or anything?
Yeah, I do. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
Really, I just want to know, what is 40 Boys all about? Like, what are you guys doing? What's the message? What's the, what are you guys doing?
40 Goys. All right, I'll explain this. 40 Goys is John's Christian organization.
40 boys, no goys.
40 Goys is
Whoa,
on top or whatever, It's like
40 boys. Come on,
No
bro. Not 40
boys.
boys. Come
No
on, Bob.
boys.
Don't be doing that. No, it's just like a group of dudes, basically. It's completely different from
That's
MCO.
cool.
It's a different group.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
So what's like, what are you guys pushing? Like, what are you trying to do?
Whatever we want, I guess. 40 boys.
That's fucking sick.
Make money, have fun, work out, help each other out. That's what
Hell,
you
you
gotta do.
fucking yeah, brother. Make money, work out, do it up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, John. I like that.
Yeah, 40 Goys.
Blue? Any what's going on here?
Here's what's going
the-
on here. This is like a 6 months old ancient history recap of now I'm on the platform to defend myself against the fake allegations 6 months after they happened, because I was the fall guy for an entire operation that should have never been attacked in the first place, and was really just like people wanting to have relevance, when in reality I delivered to them the greatest fish tank project that's ever come out, and that's not even a fucking question. So everybody wants to just pile on because they want more content. Reality, they want fucking the second version of
Anyone
this. They
wants
want
to know what I was
Hell House
talking
2.
about? The clip is up there, by the way. It's on the board.
They want Hell House 2. And this whole lie about whatever Mara says every day, it's just for her to have an ounce of attention, because she's basically
clip is there.
geriatric at this point.
It's not even a lie.
And
You're welcome.
it's over for
Yeah,
her.
bro, I
so.
hit the wall really hard in my cardboard box, bro. Yep, delete the... Yeah, all right. Exactly.
That was funny, Mara.
Much funnier than you and talking about being an Aryan all the time, so, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like I carried the whole show or anything, but whatever. I don't really remember what you did on the show. I think you just kind of repeated the same lines over and over again, and then got beat up by Sydney. Is that what happened, right? Or am I missing something?
That's basically what happened. Yeah. Would say that.
That was good content. I mean, I liked when she got beat up by Sydney. That was very good content.
Hold up, real quick. Blue, I'm going to take from co-host. I'm going to add Willie Popo as a co-host and Hades, just so you know.
That's fine.
Fuck yeah.
Purple is a traitor.
So I was going to say on Blue's last point, nobody actually involved with production was the problem with the show. The problem with the show was tech. That was the only problem with the show. That's the only reason we didn't reach the heights that Fish had.
Can I just give you some...
Having one.
Sorry.
Hold up. No.
No, you're good. I'm not trying to interrupt him. I couldn't tell.
The storyline was great. We had great contestants. The only problem was not having the tech that we were promised from the beginning of the project.
I just want to say some food for thought. I would agree with you if it didn't start to become that production was the problem over time. I would say after that first week is when, even earlier on, but really that first week is when things started going downhill in regards to both production and not just tech. You are right. Yo, it could have been fantastic. It could have been something great. It was just too many cooks in
Yeah,
the
it could have
kitchen,
been
too
fucking
many
fantastic.
idiots,
And I
too many
think one of the
incompetent
biggest
fucking
issues we had
idiots.
was one of the biggest issues we did have. Mac, the sex
He
pest,
literally was not an issue
was
at
on the
all.
show.
He
Hey,
played
hold
the
up, hold
rec.
up. So Mac, the sex pest, that was on the show. No one let me know about him, and no, he stayed on the show, ruined the show, killed viewerships left and right because he wanted to do some like storytelling thing. Okay, every time he did storytelling about like the law of boys or something like that, whatever he was doing, we would maybe have 300-400 viewers, but to like 20 viewers every single time. He was one of the deaths to the show. He would kill viewership, he would kill content, and then anytime I would try to make content, he would mad at me. Fuck. When we were going to have a campfire on the hillside, he gets super like, gonna kill all of us. We are dying if we did battle. Fuck. And he started to make a big old thing. He made a big old 50-degree battle. McDonald's. If we were making a fire. He couldn't handle it. He's from the city. Every single person that was from the city who's never been in the woods before got too scared. Because they couldn't trust me or someone else who's been in the woods before. They just couldn't trust. And that was one of the biggest issues, actually, on the whole production. Mac, Mr. Poopy Pants Butthole, Gavin. He destroyed a lot of the stuff we did. And he just didn't understand about everything. He didn't know anything about the finance. He wanted to spend thousands of dollars on costumes and all these little toys and trinkets so that he could play with. He saw this as his personal playground. That he could dress up all the contestants and make them do whatever he wanted. We had to tell him no. Regular business, like, no, we're not making anyone wear that costume. That is too revealing, Mac. That is not a good thing to do. No, we're not wasting money on that. We can't do that. And then another big thing, when I would ask him to go to the store every week to go get food for everyone, he said, no, I got to tell the storytelling. I got to tell the lore stories. Like, dog, I can't fucking drive everyone to the airport back and forth. I can't go get the food every day. See, that was one of the biggest things. Mac didn't know how to listen. Mac didn't know how to obey the command of Chain. Mac didn't want to go get food for everyone. Mac didn't want to pick anyone up from the airport. So I had to do Mac's job because Mac wanted to tell storytelling. Mac wanted to dress up in costumes. Mac wanted to make other people wear costumes. Mac had all of these crazy ideas. Mac said the whole show. Mac didn't do anything, guys. Mac was literally one of his main jobs that he was supposed to do was go to the store and get food. Like twice a week. Guess who ended up having to do that? Me, the guy that was in charge of everything. I had to go do that. I had to break up the fights. I had to make sure our cell didn't hold fucking Mary Jane. I had to make sure all the crazy shit that was happening didn't happen. You know what happened? What if the hospital with all this crazy talk about the guilt? All the Mac could do his job, and Mac tried to blame everyone else. And that's the very fucked up part. Mac couldn't learn how to get food for everyone. Mac didn't want to get food for everyone. Mac just wanted to be a creep. Mac wanted everyone to wear these little disgusting ass costumes. Mac wanted, dude, I don't know how many of you guys even know this. So on the last day, Mac wanted to dress up as a gorilla, okay? And he wanted to throw bananas at everyone. Well, his original plan was he wanted to throw shit, human feces, at everyone. So you guys remember how he did the cell challenge? You guys had to poop and pee in buckets? He wanted to use that poop and pee to throw at you guys on that hillside. So you guys are welcome that I stopped him from doing that. None of you guys ever talk about the shit I had to prevent him from doing. Mac is literally the sole reason of everything collapsing because Mac didn't want to do his job. Mac didn't want to be a grown-up. Mac didn't want to help out. Mac wanted to be the storyteller. Where we would lose viewership every single chance he did it. Sean, keep on going, keep talking.
Yeah, Sean, go.
I was gonna say let Mara go first because she's been holding her hand up for as
Oh, all
long
I was
as I
gonna
have.
say was that John was completely on board when we had
Hold up,
production.
hold up. Not how it works. I say, Sean, you could go ahead. Mara Curator's turn. She's been the number one speaker so
He
far.
just
Sean, I
said
want
I
to hear
could
what your
go.
opinion is. Well, that doesn't matter. Who's in charge of this space? Not you. Sean, go ahead. What were you going to say?
Well, to be fair, like, I was just gonna let her go first to see if she would say something to incriminate herself. But, you know, the problem again with the show is actually great. If you were able to tune in during the hours where it was like in its prime viewing hours and stuff was going on, the show actually was a good show. The only problem with the entire show, and again, this feeds into the finance things. This feeds into them having a little bit of a struggle. You know, maybe you did have to eat ramen noodles more often than you would have liked to. You know, I kind of brought up an idea of having you guys do a food challenge when I was with John and Blue in DC and didn't quite work out. Again, I was broke as shit, so I couldn't really pay for my own flight out there. But, you know, all of us were willing to make an investment for the show and invest in the show to try and make something happen there that'd be really entertaining. And I'm sorry if it wasn't everything you hoped it would be, but again, the thing is that we were supposed to be on this large platform, and this is something that even Mac acknowledges in the first, I think, 30 minutes of his documentary. You know, we were supposed to have this big platform. We were supposed to have all these things. We didn't have those things. We persevered. And that spirit of perseverance is, in a way, something that made the
Who
show
is
even better.
we, though?
Even
Because you just said you couldn't afford to fly out there. I flew myself out there. Also, I do just want to say my body's serving.
I flew myself out there, even though we gave you. Well, you wanted us to get you out there. You used your money up front. Yes, we gave you money for the plane ticket, though. So don't be lying about that, okay? I flew myself out there. We gave you money for the plane ticket, honey. Jesus Christ, Linda, with the lies left and right. Oh my goodness. Fuck's sake, Linda. When are you going to be honest?
I forced you to pay me back for my flight and booze that I bought you, by the way.
No. Oh my god. Okay, did you guys catch that? Did you guys catch that? Force you was. I flew
I
myself
literally have
out
the
there. Now,
transactions to prove it.
Hold up. I told you, first off, I told you you're going to get the money back at the end. So, first off, she's like, I flew myself out there. No one gave me money. Now, like, I forced you guys to give me money. No one fucking forced us to give her money. We were already planning on giving her money. We told her we were going to reimburse her. She was just very impatient and very Jewish. It's like, I need it now. Even though we already told her when we were going to do it. Here's another funny thing, too. Originally, the art she made for the show, she said she was just doing it for fun, okay? Then down the line, she's like, I want to get paid. I'm like, okay, yeah, we pay you. And then we gave her the money. She's like, I never got paid. You got money for it. Chill out. You got money for that. You got reimbursed for the plane ticket. I flew myself out, though. No, you didn't. Chill out. You don't got to lie.
You paid me after I forced you to do it. Anyway, this is all in part 3 of Mac.
Oh, you didn't.
I mean, they're both
This is
right.
literally all in part 3. My screenshots of me forcing you to do it. Literally.
Mama, listen. Just because you, quote unquote, said something in text doesn't mean we weren't already going to give you the money. Okay? We were in the process. Like I told you before I took you to the airport, my Cash App card has $1,000 limit weekly withdrawal. You said you prefer cash, Phenomenal. I gave you as much cash as I could right then and there. I took a video of that. I videoed the whole fucking thing. Tomorrow, stop lying, okay? And then you're like, oh, Cash App card has a limit, bullshit. Honey, have you ever pulled out $1,000 out of a Cash App card every week? Like, do you know there's limits on credit cards and debit cards on how much you can pull out usually, okay? Do you not know how banks work or debit cards work? Okay, I'm going to unmute everyone. Sean is still talking. Sean didn't get to say what he was going to say yet. So be respectful and let him speak, yeah? Sean,
I'm not
go
poor,
ahead.
so I don't have to use Cash App, nigga.
Sorry. Mama,
Hey,
be respectful.
I respect
You're
you
good.
in,
Go
in
ahead.
all
Sorry.
sorts of.
No. Yeah, sure.
So, me and Blue and John, we talked about even having a cook's bit, doing like a kind of what do you call it? Like a Master Chef kind of bit. Which, by the way, the only people who've done well with that is RSL. We even talked about doing this whole bit and having me out and do that. That didn't happen because, like, I was not in a great financial position, and I get that, like, you might be complaining, okay, maybe you paid your own way out there, but you didn't pay your way back.
I forced them
was
to pay because they would not have paid me
Why would
otherwise.
anybody pay her anyway? She was nonsense. If anybody paid her, they should fucking request
Because
it
I
back.
provided you a service.
Linda,
You pay me
I
for my
like her.
labor.
Your fucking labor bitch? What are you even
My
talking
labor
about?
of
You lost your mind.
my labor of several months prior to the show redoing
We
the
paid
art
you
for
She
and
you.
built a
we
house.
paid you and you got
She
6 months
built
of
a
fucking
house,
obsession
folks.
that you can go through.
She
Linda,
made a
or were you,
home.
bro? I was,
Linda, behave yourself.
bro. I was
Behave
literally,
yourself, Linda.
I
Behave
was literally
yourself,
production
Linda.
prior to coming out there. I wasn't even gonna come out there. Like,
What did Retardio pay you? What did Retardio pay you, Mara?
don't pocket watch me, bro. Don't pocket watch me. I'm set. I'm good.
Oh, but you're gonna pocket watch us and say we need to pay you for fucking
Yes,
your
because
labor.
when you
That's
typically
bullshit.
when you typically
No,
have someone do a
Sean,
service
it's not
for you,
you.
you typically pay someone for a service. They,
Respectful, Linda. Be
You typically-
respectful. If you can't be respectful,
you
we'll
typically
remove
pay
you.
people for.
Okay, I'm
Be
sorry.
respectful, we'll remove you. Do you understand?
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
But Zyomara, I want to ask you this, ultimately, without anyone butting in. Were you or were you not reimbursed for every cost you incurred by going on the show?
After
Were
forcing
you
John
reimbursed?
to pay me, yes. I never said he didn't do
How
it.
long?
She just wants her
How
little
long-
power trip. Look at her go. After forcing him and after it's like you're the fucking
It's funny because
weirdo.
it's true. It's funny because
Look
it's true.
at her go.
You want to put on it, whatever label you want to put on it. Were you or were you not
I just said
reimbursed?
yes. However, I would just
How
like to
long
give
did
you food for thought. I will wholeheartedly admit they did. I've never said that they haven't. I've never
Look at
said
her
that they
go.
haven't.
Good job,
I
girl.
have never said that they haven't, but I will give you this food for thought. If I had not been such a hard ass about it, I would not have ever seen it.
Now, so
She
here's the
runs-
funny thing. So what Linda is before she forced us, guys, we were wanting production 24/7 because we didn't give her all the money within 60 minutes. She freaked out and started sending angry texts and DMs. I think
Why
we
was
gave
it
it to her.
Actually,
15
that also
minutes?
never happened. I just wanted a copy of.
Linda, let me talk.
I wanted a copy of the
Let me
contract.
talk.
No one would give
Linda.
it to me. I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Linda.
Suck my dick, Linda.
Love you.
Linda.
You signed the
Linda,
contract.
be a
You
good
signed the
girl.
contract.
Yeah, that contract is null and void. I still wanted a copy for my own record.
Linda, be quiet.
Nobody would give it to me.
Linda.
Linda.
We ran out of ink.
You had digital
That's a
copies.
good goal now.
Wait, Linda is right
So-
though. Honestly, like I think she
Because
might be
we
right.
didn't give. So this is what Linda is referring to because we didn't give Linda the money within that hour of her getting on the plane or whatever. Because you gotta keep in mind, me, Van, and everyone else were wanting production 24/7. We can't just sit down all at once and like, oh, send her this money this instant because she said this is how much we owe her right now, guys, right now. No, it takes time. And he was right. We gotta look into it. We gotta see how much we already given him. We gotta make sure we give it the correct amount. We gotta make sure we pay her the right amount. Because we don't want to give it too little and then have her cross out, you know. But also, we don't want to give her too much for what is not owed. Let alone, we're running a production 24/7. So finding time for all three or all four of the people in charge to collaborate and talk about it, it's not easy. And I think it took us like 48 hours to give her the money or reimbursement. She's lucky it took us 48 hours to give her the money. Many productions would take 30 days. Okay, a lot of professional productions, actually, a lot of productions, like a movie set or acting sets, to give reimbursement can take anywhere between 30 and 90 days. Okay, so for us to work that fast, she should be extremely thankful, but she's not. She's a little brat. And she's like, I forced them to do it. I had a gun to their head. Linda, let me make something clear. You didn't force any of us to do anything, okay? What would have happened if we never did it? Oh, no, you're going to bitch about us like you're doing now? Man, who gives a fuck? Linda, we gave you that money by choice. You can't force us to do anything. You didn't have a gun to our head, did you? No. Took us 48 hours, roughly. It's a business. While we were walking 24/7. So start making these false claims so you can sound a little bit more like an independent. I'm an independent female. The fuck. No one cares about you, okay? You're not independent. You live off mommy and daddy. You're praying the day that dies so you can inherit their house, like you've told me, okay? No one cares. We understand. You're good, okay? You can't wait until his parents die because you're taking care of them. So you have to inherit the house. None of your other siblings are going to ever get it because you're taking care of them 24/7. Chill out. Okay, we understand. You're a gold digger. You're a Jew. Okay? Sean, go ahead and speak. Linda, if you interrupt him one more time, I'm removing you. Plain and simple. We cannot have this behavior.
Let's let Augustine up, too.
For sure. Yeah.
So, this is actually legitimately a question for Lindy, Linda, but also I would like to hear Augustine's perspective. But my biggest thing with the previous comments that she made was how long did it actually take? And I'd like to hear it from her mouth, just from like a valid perspective, just to kind of get everyone's perspective on how long did it actually take her to get the money that she asked for as reimbursement and payment. How long did that actually take? Because she keeps to force it.
No, I'm more than happy to. I'm more than happy to clarify that for you because John actually does have the time wrong. It was actually less time than that. However, I do just want to give you context as well, and this is again included in part 3. I can go and find you timestamps. I gave them a breakdown of from my receipts from my literal bank account of me buying John booze, buying him gas, my own travel there, then the actual art, which they didn't want to actually pay me the original amount I asked.
John.
I gave them a breakdown of it. And they agreed to it. I recorded this entire thing because I foresaw this day coming. I can post those clips as well because nobody's ever seen them.
These are all in the documentary in part 3?
Yes, they are, besides the clip I just referred to. It actually took them about 24 hours because I was in the airport in Oregon for like over 12 hours waiting for my flight.
How about this? Why would John pay you anything if he stole your money or if I stole your money? Why would anybody pay you a dime if they stole from you?
You guys
which you lied about as well, and you knew that. You also, I want you to admit that you knew I didn't have anything to do with it, and that none of my fucking crypto.
You probably did, but I cannot place blame on explicitly one of you three. It definitely was one of you three or all three of you in collaboration. Suck my dick, nigga.
So I would like also add one more thing. One of the biggest reasons why we never got all the money from the contracts of Retardio was because of Linda telling them lies and telling them not to keep giving us money. So you can also, for every single person in here, what's about anyone responsible for us not having a grand prize money, you can thank Linda for that. You can thank Linda for us not having enough money to give to Carl, too. Okay? Just love to point that out. Linda told them not to give us the rest of the money. Okay? So think about that for a second, guys. Linda's part of the issue. She's a huge part of the issue. Now, Linda, like I told you, if you interrupted one more time, I was going to remove you. So I'm removing you now. If you can behave yourself, you can come back in. But as of right now, you cannot speak anymore.
Tell me I'm wrong, though. Like, if I stole, like, she knows, she just threw me in because she hates me because I have no interest in her. And I've never, ever had any interest in her. And then she wants to, that's what happens. Women will lie about you if you are not into them and they like you. This is just, believe me, I mean, you guys seen it on ADL live, how it happened with Shawty, with Mary Jane. It's just like down the line. So this is the same situation, and then she just wants to say I stole. Like, if she stopped lying all the time, her life would improve. But because she just wants to hold on to her hatred and lies, she's an old lady that's literally waiting for her parents to die so she can have a house and move out of her cardboard box. Like, that is a very sad life, to just lie about someone constantly. I'm glad we have Augustine up here because he was real content, and we all know this is true, and my prodigy. Let's go. Augustine?
Yeah, I just woke up like an hour ago and I'm watching Family Guy.
That's true. This is it's like fucking boring. I want to go back to American.
What the fuck?
It's awesome.
Augustine, am I right, though, about Mara? Like, she just hates me, right?
Well, yeah, I think I would say that's an accurate assessment.
Well, I think she kind of spoke for herself when she was making these claims about not getting paid. And then she said herself earlier, fucking 30 seconds ago, that she was paid within 24 hours. So I think, she might complain about a 12-hour layover at the airport, but like,
well,
for the industry,
what's the real truth about this?
Skippy wanted to go to the airport and waited 12 hours, too. It was an inconvenient time for me to take them because how early it was, but they demanded that. Actually, Augustine was there with me. Weren't you? You remember that?
Was he?
He was.
What?
Yeah, Augustine if she had to go to the doctors or something. Augustine, do you remember that flight to the airport?
Shit!
Wait, what did you say?
Do you remember the drive we took the little Linda Jewish girl and Skip to the Redmond airport?
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember how I was trying to get all the money out of different ATMs on the way there and asked them if they wanted to get food somewhere, and how they were just being super fucking sus about the whole situation?
Yeah, I just remember the card like declining.
Yeah,
like
and what did it say? Yeah, it was a limit.
I forget exactly what it said, but yeah, it was like something limit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
no, like this is just to show that she has no credibility with anything she says. She lied about me, which we all can tell, and then she's lying about this. She just has no credibility, and she does this for clout.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, again, the problems with the show stem from Jet Neptune not letting us use the promised platform we were supposed to use.
Oh, fucking
right, and then look what happened to them. Look what happened, John. All of their fucking show got doxxed, they got rated, it got fucked up, and it failed. Literally, the best fish tank content this year, period, is ADL. And there's not even anybody who can say otherwise. It's literally it's not even a question.
This is one of the first times someone has joined one of these spaces. I want to hear someone's opinions and thoughts about all of this. Someone go ahead.
This shit's crazy, John.
So, wait, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
I just feel like when you're in this industry, stuff goes wrong all the time. It's like if you work at a fucking fast food place and the manager is doing coke or something, or maybe you have a creepy coworker, are you gonna go online and talk about it for weeks and weeks on end? Or are you just gonna dust yourself off and do something better? If it's not, and it's also kind of low-key, what kind of responsibility is she taking for, you know, signing up for it, being a part of it? Like, I feel like you have to kind of just fucking let go of things. Like, you can't make it your whole thing. She could probably be doing something a lot cooler.
Wait, who the fuck is talking about that?
Summer is talking, and Summer, can I ask you a question, please? Am
I'm
I
sorry.
wrong to say that if somebody does that for 6 months, they probably saw that time as the best time in their life and they miss it secretly?
Best time in mine. That's all I know.
They're obsessed about it, so obviously to some degree. So something I would mention too, like none of these people will force you to stay. If someone would made a big fucking deal about something, I'm like, you could leave right now if you want to. Anyone could leave. Decided to stay. So that makes you think, why decide if they hated it so much?
Yeah. I just don't really know what she expected. Like, I don't know. Sometimes productions are messy and things happen that, like, mistakes happen all the time. Are you just gonna, like, be mad about it for the rest of your life? Are you, you know, it's just such a waste of time.
That's fair.
Like, you have to kind of pick yourself up and move on if you didn't like it.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Like,
can't like make yourself a victim like your whole life.
what are we doing saying like, oh my god, they did coke? It's like, what, have they forced it on you or something? I mean, this is this reality. Like, people are fucking on drugs.
Down and force coke down your stomach and force alcohol down your stomach? No.
So, like, so you had a messy experience on like the main show, and I gotta say, like, for us to have this on the side show, like, you seem pretty sympathetic. So I have to feel like if you had the response you did and you were as dignified as you were, it doesn't seem like a minor incurrence or whatever Mara is complaining about. It doesn't seem like this really even compares to like what you had to face on the main show.
That's kind of why it's just like
The reaction.
it feels like a nothing burger. Like, yeah, shit fucking happens. Like, I don't know. People have gone through some shit in every fucking production. Like, do you think that Love Island or some shit doesn't have problems like behind the scenes? Like, that's just how it is.
No, they're doing
If that's
fucking
not
lines on
for
lines on
you,
Love Island.
then I don't know. Are you just gonna waste your life complaining about it? Like, she can make her own show. She could do her own shit. She doesn't have to hang on to something she hates. You know?
And her
You
life
know,
would
what
be
if she
better if
loves
she
it,
let
though?
go and stop lying about it, because she's going nowhere with this. Like, it's just that. It genuinely is. I don't like to see people obsessed. Like, Mac told me, I'll give you a great example. When we first talked, me and Mac were like chill. We were cool. You know, I felt something was off with him, but I didn't really care because there's something off with everybody that I meet most of the time. And he shared with me his dream, which was to be like a Hollywood director, like a filmmaker. And like, this is his 10-hour long film. He makes the Hitler documentary, but it's like just about ADL and like me and fucking John. He could literally go and spend his time. Like, I don't think it'd be good. I don't think he's good, but he could go and spend his time on something that would actually bring him fulfillment and not just lies and hatred. Like, literally, I don't even care that much, because to me, Mac is my greatest friend, because nothing other than seeing that 10-hour long watch time on that documentary has made me feel more vindicated in my life. So, you know,
And that's probably the most beautiful thing you can get from a fellow content creator.
Right.
Oh, dude, I love Mac for that. Not even gonna lie. Dog, think about this. Mac has been obsessed with for 6 months. All of us. Me, you, Blue, Hades, Van, fucking Plaskus. He's been obsessed with us so much. He made a 10-hour documentary about us. And even in the part 3, he admitted his bias. Okay? So he's made a 10-hour documentary about us. Guess what? He's just bringing us more views, more eyes, more content to make. He's literally being a good little servant for us, a good little slave to get more people to watch us. That's what he's
Don't
doing.
say that, Johnny. He'll
Thanks,
he'll catch
Mac.
on.
Good job,
I want to see
Mac.
I want to see part 4 where I fucking chop somebody's head off.
Yes, Mac, make another documentary about it. Make a 50-hour documentary
Do another
about
one,
it.
Mac.
Be a good slave for us. Be a good slave for your master, Mac. Be a good slave for your master, Mr. Poopy Pants Buttle. Dude, that sex pest, I've never had a better slave in my life.
Do it again, Mac.
Such a big documentary about us. I fucking love it. The second I found out he was originally making a 21-hour documentary about us, like, yes, thank God I have a good slave who can make that long of a video about me. And then he cut it down to 10 hours. I'm like, fuck. That slave is a
Rent-free.
disappointment now. He needs to double that length now, you know?
John's living rent free in Mac's head.
Dude,
The other
I'm
thing
leaving rent free in his
Mac-
head and all for the other people's heads.
Mac will never be Ken Burns. Listen, I happened to get laid off the same week, literally the day after we had our last talk on space. I happened to get laid off, and I happen to have 9 hours to kill. Mac will never be Ken Burns. Maybe
We had Ryan. Both of these people are filmmakers. Trump has invited them to the White House in the past, okay? These people are some of the best filmmakers I know, okay? Guess what? They just, dude, it's complete. The documentary Mac made is disgusting. It's not a real documentary, first off. Has no real facts and no real proof of anything in it. And let alone, let's be real, guys. Who's going to watch a real 10-hour documentary and stuff for people with no life or someone who doesn't have a job? That's what it comes down to.
And where's the bombshell, too? Remember he said he had a huge bombshell on me?
Dog, there was no bombshell.
The video of me fucking somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Mind with that
This
being
nigga thinks
said,
he's like gonna release the Epstein tapes, bro.
Dog.
Say exactly.
Hopefully he does.
Like, I wish I was that
He's a
powerful and
pussy.
rich and fucking.
I'm sorry, but he's a pussy for that. He needs to release it. Come on.
Right. It's fucking.
what's
Well, he's
the
not
holdup?
going to, bro, because it's fucking fake. It's literally fake. Like John even said this on the space last time, is because it's so funny to me that these people think that anything that they do, like if they did drop proof or whatever, it's like, okay, for the claims that they're making, sure, but this is not real. Like, you're making a fabricated villain in your mind. The blue that you see right now in the space is not even the fucking same person that Mac has in his mind of me. It's just somebody totally like evil. He basically thinks I'm fucking Hitler.
Here's another funny thing, Phil. So, in the thing about Mac, he was trying to paint the picture that everyone was a sex pest. You could hide the fact he was the sex pest. Okay? Now, you guys know, I only speak the truth.
And we all knew it.
And only the facts. When Mac is over here lying about Blue, I'm going to be honest. They'll be like, Blue did not sexually assault anyone. Did Mary Jane and Blue both consensually agree to make out? Yeah. Guess what? Both of them are grown-ups. Both of them can make out. Both of them can do that if they decide so. And Mac wanted me to get rid of two people because they're grown-ups and they made a decision together. Mac's like, you should have gotten rid of him for that. It's like, why?
Wait, that's not true at all. I never made out with Mary Jane. I never fucked that bitch at all. And she was lying. Okay, here's what happened. She lied about my wallet. So she was trying to, like, I guess, seduce me or whatever to, like, let her steal my wallet, which didn't fucking work. That's why she put it back in the jacket. And then Mac wants to say that, who was it? Ryan said something. It's just like, these people are just fucking gossip queens. And, you know, you're right to say, like, because you weren't there or whatever, John. It's like you didn't see anything. But, yeah, literally, I mean, Ray was there. Ray is with Augustine right now. He knows what the fuck happened in that room. I was literally took Ray and Mary in a room because everybody remembers that those were the two people who we thought stole the wallet. Everyone thought it was Ray. I thought it was Mary. It wasn't Ray. It was Mary.
This is what I know.
And
Besides the
I took
wallet
them to fucking.
pop- Yeah. So besides the
What's
wallet
that?
pop. So besides the wallet, so either way, Mary's story at the beginning was it was fully consensual. A week later, she said it wasn't. Doesn't matter if her story is true or not. For Mac to be using that as what he as a weapon, it doesn't even fucking matter. He's talking about someone who's giving out stories of one event. Okay, my the sex ass Mr. Poopy Pants Buttle cannot hold on to one true story. Okay, that's really what I'm coming down to. I don't know about you guys, but there's 3 things I want to do real quick. If someone has anything else to say, I want to hear what someone has to say. And then Augustine, and then Sean. If Call has anything he wants to say too. I got 17 minutes before I have to drive in the mountains. So, someone, you got anything you want to talk
Okay.
about real quick?
Yeah, just to me, I think that these people would be better off focusing on their own projects and not fucking. I feel like a lot of it is not taking responsibility for what they signed up for and what they already. You know, they went on the show for probably more ulterior motives, and when they were disappointed, they're very quick to like switch up. And I think that's just something about their character. Shit happens, and if you like hold on to it and you never let go of it, it's just gonna like consume you. Your life is gonna suck. So they should do something else with their lives. Type
Augustine. Facts.
Yeah. No, John, I want to go to Crater Lake with you and Sammy Sweetheart. That's what I want to do.
Come out here then, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Part 4. Let's go.
Sean, go ahead.
I just really wanted to talk about Sammy. He lives rent free in our heads.
King of the show with Ho Ho.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to say something funny that I had noticed. John, I don't know if you caught this, but literally Sam Hyde did the same exact thing as you, and I'm not like, I'm not even joking. He said and lied, went on a whole podcast run to hype up Fish Tank, right? Said Nick Fuentes was going to be on his show. He doesn't pull up to the show. It gets canceled. Like, this guy literally is trying so hard to surround himself with enough Jews to make his shows work, and it just doesn't, for the same exact reasons and the same exact attacks that we had. So it's just like, you know, there's literally no difference between these fucking people. Like, people want to say he's got more resources or whatever. It doesn't matter resources. It's literally just fucking willpower. If you have enough willpower, you can make this shit happen.
It's like North Korea.
Everybody lies about who's going to come onto the show. Everybody lies about the big reveal. I mean, people are acting like this fucking Fire Festival or some shit. Okay, we didn't say Pitbull is pulling up. We said Ye is pulling up. Let's fucking go.
Dale.
Sean, go ahead.
All right, so I'm glad Augustine's here for this. I wish Mara was here for this on some level. But, you know, just on the level of, I think Mac's greatest accusation in the documentary was the food thing. And I just want to actually hear from people that were on the ground. John, you said you were doing the food deliveries daily. How many layers of lies are these people going? Because
Is Mac trans or not? I honestly don't know.
Guys, hold up. Listen.
I mean,
I
you
have
know,
some amount of time.
there
I'm
was a
Sean
day
to
where,
speak, and
like,
it's gonna be called, okay, guys?
Okay.
I don't know, bro. Mac is just a fucking butthole. Mac's gonna do what he wants to do. I can't control him. they want clout. So the thing that Mac did when he left the house, he told multiple other staff members and multiple other people that was helping on this project to make it happen. He told them that I'm going to destroy John's life. This is my life mission now. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure he never does anything ever again. He wanted to destroy my life, even if that meant whatever it meant for him. But he said, by all means, to him. So, I guess let's look.
The thing is there was complaints from people like Carl. I don't know if Augustine was in the documentary or not. He was definitely Augustine. I think this is a good question for you because there was definitely a good 20-minute portion of that documentary talking about how John was abusing you. And obviously, if you're here, you don't think he abused you. But it's a good thing to ask you directly, like how do you feel about the alcohol thing? Like, because it was made out that John was the victim or that you were the victim and John was the perpetrator. Do you relate to Mac on that at all?
Yeah. So my take on this, I've said it before, though not on like a space, is I was forced into that because of a content drought. If we crucified Carl, like, as a burnt offering on the show, maybe I wouldn't have had to drink so much. Maybe.
Buddy, we're gonna get this tonight?
Yeah.
What? What are you talking about?
On the documentary.
I'm saying,
and it just seems
saying
bullshit to me.
I'm saying I drank so much because there was just nothing going on. And, it's obviously it's like bad. I don't drink that much. But if everyone would have just turned on and, I don't know, put on their funny cap, I wouldn't have drank. I would not drink that much at all.
If Carl was crucified to a wall, then you didn't have to get
So, Augustine, is everyone also making content?
What?
Are you claiming that every single person for not making enough content that had to be the funniest, but you take responsibility then? Is that what you're saying?
I would have been the funniest person anyway, but I mean, it was kind of understood after a little while, like, yeah, we have to turn on, if anyone's going to make content, it's going to be me, and we kind of found how to do that for a couple of days with alcohol and then stopped because it got a little old. That was my view of it.
So it sounds like you're saying, it sounds like, correct me if I'm wrong, it sounds like what you're saying is because there was not enough people making good content that you felt like it was your responsibility to drink more, make content to make up for everyone else.
But
no,
is that
you were not forced to wanted to do that.
I wouldn't say it's my responsibility. I mean, I was also very, very bored. I needed something to feel like the cell challenge.
So you're saying,
Jesus.
Not enough people were making content, so you decided to get drunk to make some of the best content. So Mac is kind of lying, is he not? Did Mac lie saying I was 14?
Is he right or wrong?
Well, whenever he makes the claim, it's like, yeah, you like played into it, and I guess he has an issue with that. And he can have an issue with that, but it's still just like
alcoholic or
like I came onto that show expecting Jackass, and it just wasn't Jackass.
Yeah, no, it was
right. That's because everyone was a pussy and they wanted to cancel the show, and it just got very emotional with everybody.
Oh, true.
When I realized that, like I got someone that you'll never be Sammy. And it's like, I'm the funniest person here. All these other people, like, no offense to anyone who's listening, it's like I'm the funniest fucking person around. I remember Hades told me, he was like, you'll never be Sammy, him specifically, and it got under my skin. That night, I think I came to production, and I told Blue, like, guys, I don't care what happens. We need to make this interesting. Manufacture a crash out. I'll do whatever needs be. I was ready. I was like, no, this is not going to be my legacy.
I was just teasing you guys, but that's funny. I'm glad you stepped up.
I mean, it was. I could tell you was like happy about it. It's like teasing, of course, but we were all in that house. We know how stressful it was. We know how hard it was to get a bigger picture of everything going on the show and not. And I just that was like my whole thing. People, there's a claim that it was like quasi-abusive as well. People can look at it that way. But again, I was expecting worse. I'm personally not mad about it, but I mean, I think if someone wanted to pursue litigation, you might be in trouble. That's all I can really say on the matter. Because like the whole drama between everyone, I've tried largely to stay out of it because I don't dislike anyone from the show. Ray says he does.
So essentially what you were saying is that
Amen.
Mac was lying on your name, making false claims for you, saying we were forcing you to drink nonstop. So
Wait. Hold on, Augustine. Are you sure you don't dislike anyone on the show?
Okay, no, I've told you about that, man. I've told you about that. But it's more like an annoyance. It's a frustration. It's not a real I hate you.
So Augustine, I have like a main question I want to get to, but just in the interest of padding this out and just getting everything straight, one of the other things that Mac claimed in one of his documentaries was that you were force-fed like garbage. I want to get your opinion on that. I want to hear your opinion on that.
John,
because it seems
John, you ruined my bit. You ruined my bit. Fuck you.
So, but it was a bit.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, no, I don't know if he I wouldn't say force-fed. I mean, I did it again because there's just no content. I was like, okay, let's get this. Like, I have Mara for a whole day to do whatever.
Meal prepared for.
Well,
Sep, Kip.
Hello,
Augustine. We're here.
Hey.
We're here.
Okay. Yeah, so I wasn't like forced, but I mean, every one of you'll know me. I'm not bitching out of something like that. And I guess that's the claim that they're making is like, yeah, they knew he wouldn't say no, and it's whatever. But
didn't you
As
make
if you're a
that claim
fucking
where you
child.
were, did you not tell Mandy to make you the most disgusting meal possible?
No, I told Mara to do
And then you
that.
started eating. My bad, Jim, Linda. And then
I'll give.
And
I'll
then
give.
And then I started adding things to it. And me and Kevin both told you multiple times you don't have to eat this if you don't want to. And then when you decided to stop, you stopped.
I was pissed. I was aiming to get it all down. I wanted that to be like a clip or whatever. But you guys, you made it too. Not even I can stomach that shit. It was like I literally could not get it down. It was awful.
I don't know how you got any of it down.
Well,
But it was. Just hear me out. Hear me out. So it was a bit that you wanted to do. It got too extreme, and then you were able to say, "No, I don't want to do this anymore," and it was not forced upon you anymore after you saying that, right?
Yeah.
After you making that very express.
Yeah.
So you were able to say, hey,
what?
You were able to say, "Hey, I want to stop this. This has gotten too extreme," and then you were able to say, "This is done. I'm not doing this anymore." And you still stayed on the show. Correct, right?
Yeah, I mean that was never even like a thing. That was like I was taking initiative with that one.
Let's be real for 5 seconds, everybody on here. We all see Mac's fucking documentary and he calls it Hell House as if that's a bad thing. Does everybody forget that the original concept for fucking Fish Tank was Hell House, and that on the actual first season they knowingly put a pedophile on the roster of people in the fucking house and roomed them with John? Like, are we
Thank
forgetting
you.
that they fucking
Simmons was a
threw
predator.
shit at people? Like, let's not pretend like this even puts a candle to that bullshit, okay? Oh, he was forced to
Jed is a
drink. He was
goblet,
forced to
but
eat.
Simmons,
Like, what the fuck?
Simmons was a
This
predator.
is the whole funny thing about this whole fucking thing, okay?
Right.
So this is a statement that has proven that what Mac is saying on his documentary is false. Mac is making false statements and claims left and right. There's another person disproving 20 minutes now, maybe 30 minutes of Mac's documentary, okay? because Mac decided to speak on Augustine's behalf. He decided to speak on Augustine's behalf, lie about it. Okay, that's another thing that Mac is falsely claiming. How many more statements and claims that Mac has made that is all false? Think about that, guys. Here's 30 minutes of his talk that just got thrown out the window from one person speaking up. Imagine how many more people will speak up. And just all these claims that Mac has more false. People skin on paths. Listen, Mac is taking these false claims left and right. It all takes is us getting together to speak about these claims Mac has made. And we literally just threw out 30 minutes of his talk in less than 1 minute. Just now. So less than space we did. We disproved so many of his lies. But you're going to get over your Max going to no.
Ray can disprove another one right now. Ray should get on the mic right now and disprove the bullshit with Mary Jane. He should get on right now and say the fucking truth because he's the only one who saw, who was in that room that when I was interrogating them about the fucking wallet. So put that nigga on. Let's go down every claim this fucking faggot put in this documentary and disprove it all right now.
Ray says he wants to go to the beach.
I do want to do that. I will give you guys a courtesy. What's the thing you want me to say right now? What's the lawyer talking and telling me right now? What's going on?
You need to tell these people that there was nothing that fucking happened with this bullshit with Mary Jane.
Yeah, he couldn't fuck Mary if he wanted to. She has like a coat of slime around her. It wouldn't be possible. But seriously, he did not fuck that woman. It was an interrogation because I was like the guy who wore all black and no one knew before. And people thought I did meth. Ergo, it's not that hard to suspect that I took the wallet or whatever. So it's basically interrogation. Actually, what it was we went into the the pool room, the mighty pool room that nothing ever happened in, where people were just like, that was like the sick room. And it was me trying to interrogate Mary. That's what I was told to do. And then apparently someone's told Mary to try to seduce me. So it was Mary basically just giving me like a strip show. So I just crossed my arms.
I mean, Ray, you were not the only person in there. In fact, you weren't even in the room when I was there. And yeah, I saw it happen. So I'm sorry, Blue. But I'm just not going to let you do that.
That's a real thing, I guess. I don't know.
It's crazy.
And all I mean, I talk. I get to go to the beach in like 30 minutes. I'm happy.
All right. Truth talk only.
So this one Thursday, guys, I gotta go to the mountains. I'm gonna do another space tomorrow. Actually, I'm gonna do a space on Monday night.
Be safe, please. I worry about you, bro. Be careful in the mountains.
I beat the living shit out of that portion for that. He bought a book the dude's on. And he's now walking around with fucking book.
You beat his ass. I saw it.
Yeah. So I'm good. I'm not worried. But yeah. I'm gonna let you guys go.
All right, God bless.
Let's go.
Fucking of Max lies, and we just literally threw out 30 minutes of his documentary in 1 minute of Augustine talking. So peace out. Love you guys.
ADL2 coming soon. Let's go.
Fuck yeah, much love.
Speaking, every single one of you guys. May God bless all of you guys. May God bless Mr. Poopy Pants Butthole. He needs it the most. Bye.
Amen.
All right. Well, stay safe.